Hello guys, come on, don't misunderstand me to a ghost. I'll have my haircut soon. Um, Talking about the weather, it's really cloudy and rainy, and I do love clouds and rains and dark kind of setups. And yeah, things are complementing each other today. To my dark brown watch, to my black shirt, and to the dark weather, dark clouds. But this is not in any way helpful with the video. Actually, I'm not appreciative of this thing, at least for shooting my video. Anyways, let's talk about the video. The course I am going to discuss is obviously Fundamentals of Digital Marketing by Google, and I'm not promoting it. Come on, Google wouldn't be giving me money to promote their course. And obviously, this is a honest and raw video. I always don't script things, so this video is also not scripted and it is going to remain raw. But yeah, even though I'm not scripting the stuffs, I think it is necessary to be holding a structure. So I thought we will divide this video into sections, and here the video is first of introduction, and then course quality, strengths, weaknesses, I mean pros and cons, instructors review, and then me reviewing the instructor, assignments and projects, certification value, value for money, who should take this, personal experience. So these are the factors in which we are going to put this course and discuss about it. And yeah, let's begin the video, and intro itself has gone too long. So talking about the course quality, what does this factor actually mean? In this thing we are not talking about the quality of the video in which the course is going on, or audio quality or stuffs like that. To some extent, yeah, that too is a part, like user interface and experience. But most of the thing when we are talking about the course quality should be about the content. First of all, Google, the brand itself, tells you there's some quality in the content. And there is actually, when talking about video audio, come on man, it's everything top notch. And the quality of the content is really good. I mean, it is not like unnecessarily putting things, it is up to the mark. And sometimes it might go a little bit overlapping, but it would be really helpful if you consider this just as the fundamental. As they say, you shouldn't think this could give you something. You are not going to think that this is going to get you a job or make you some money. This is just for the beginning, just the understanding of what digital marketing is actually. That is all this course all about. If that is the thing, this course fulfill all the boxes. So talking about pros, I mean strength strength of the content, I mean pros. What can you say? First of all, it is free. It is actually a pro. And then you get certification even though it is free. Third, you get it from Google. I don't know how much of a big difference it makes, but content of the quality of the content is up to the mark, not bad actually. uh, when we are talking about the course and the content, it's really okay. And another advantage is that every video is just of 4 to 5 minutes, short and simple and up to the point. And they do bring real life examples here and there, so that you could get it, you could grasp it easily. And the thing is, you will also have some quiz session after every video, I think so. Yeah, after every sub part of the module, you will have a quiz session, and you could only get to the next part if you complete that session of 4 to 5 questions, that's all. So that actually makes sure that you really have some understanding, and if you don't, you could correct your mistakes. So these are the strengths, and next let's go to the cons, weakness. So guys, talking about the cons, what can I say for the cons? First of all, I had this point. I felt like, okay, wait, let me give a disclaimer. All which I'm talking is raw, as I told you before. But let me say that this is all my opinion, and you, while consuming the course, might feel something else, okay? So talking about the course, it felt like, to an extent, it was too much theoretical more than practical applications. It is kind of acceptable for a course which is very fundamental and basic, but still I don't know, for some extent I felt it's too much theoretical, and at some places they even went to talking about more businesses than about marketing. But I still think it is kind of acceptable for a course in digital marketing. You are obviously going to help businesses out there. So this one, you wouldn't get a too much segmentation. I mean, large, you wouldn't get too much exposure in social media marketing. And if you are thinking you could learn something about social media marketing, maybe there is not too much available out here. And most of the major part of the course focuses more on websites and more about email marketing also. I'd say it is really worth it when you're talking about email marketing. uh, I didn't have any idea about digital marketing when I went into this course, and I had no idea how much emails play a role in digital marketing. It was really insightful learning about digital, I mean, marketing through emails. Email marketing, I thought email marketing is almost dead, but it is not though. That's what the major part of that email marketing segment conveys you. So yeah, and apart from that, another disadvantage for this course would be that sometimes UI UX experience might go wrong, because at some places, as I told you, that quizzes thing, I used to tick the boxes, I mean, give the answers, give submit, and suddenly the page wouldn't respond and everything vanishes and I have to fill the things again. But that wasn't a big issue. Like as I said you, it is just 3 to 4 questions or maximum 5 to 6. And talking about UI UX, they actually changed the website. This is not about user interface, but this is about user experience. Come on, I am I was into a website like Google Digital Garage or something like that when I began the course, and by the time I was ending it, I was in some other website. They asked me to convert from some website to another one, which actually made some complications. Obviously, it's not a big deal, but still, that's a disadvantage. And if you keep shifting your website, it's a red flag, obviously. Okay, now let's go to the next sector. Now, instructor review. First of all, I think Google should have been consistent with the instructor, because there was shift in instructors. Like some parts a different instructor will be there, some part another instructor will be there. So maybe your bond with the teacher who is teaching you wouldn't be formed throughout the course. It will be like someone is telling you something and you are trying to grasp something from them. You want form a bond out there, it would be like kind of too formal. It wouldn't be natural though. That's the only thing with the instructor review. Apart from that, the teaching, the way of teaching would be really nice. Even for those who are not comfortable with American English, the accent is placed in such a way, slow and steady, that anyone who knows English can understand, rather they are comfortable with American accent or not. So these are the things for instructor. It was quite good. Only the formal thing and the changes of instructors out there, that's the only thing. Because it is not like they didn't have that instructor, so they had to shift from one to another. They did it on purpose. Like they maybe wanted this particular instructor to explain this and this one to this. It's kind of good because they are going for the expertise for each different thing, but still maybe they could have been consistent. This is my opinion, okay? And I think this could have been a part of that weakness segment actually. Yeah, talking about assignments and project, there will be nothing like assignments and projects out there. That's why I told you that it is not too much practical. Yeah, it is actually weakness, I mean disadvantage. Okay, yeah, assignments and projects, there would be a section, I think so, down there telling you to do some project or assignments, but I think that doesn't have much of relevance with the course. It is just like It suggests an try doing this, something like that. And it doesn't make a big difference though, and it doesn't even have a value in the course, because at least it should have like you have to submit the assignment or execute it, so that you could go to the next part, like the way it is there in the quiz. You have to answer, that is when you could go to the next one. Such thing could have been present here, but they surely missed it. And that is all about this, man. There's nothing much. And when you want the certificate, the only thing is you have to pass the exam. After all the things, you have to pass the exam in the last one. And the sad part is that anyone could pass it, not because the course is so easy, or not. It's actually easy. It's not because the questions are so easy, because all the questions are repetitive, that you get the answers in the web. Like, if you search for the individual question, you will get the website where you get the answers for all the questions that might probably be asked to you from that course. So maybe it has made things easier for people to pass, but that could have not been there. And some questions in this exam, or yeah, in this exam, were little bit out of the portions. Like when I make mistakes, okay, like I didn't want to go with the answers from the web, so I failed 3 times, and I think I did it in the fourth attempt, or I failed in 2 times and did it on the third attempt. I don't remember exactly, but I failed some attempts. And every time I fail, it shows me particular paths from where I fail, and recommend me the modules which I should prefer. And when I get to that module and see, there would be no answer or no relevant content to what the question has. I felt that at that particular time. So little bit, it's not too much out of portions, a bit of out of portions from what they are teaching. Okay, that's the assignment and projects thing. Let's go to the next part. Talking about the next part, certification value. What is the value of this certificate? I have no idea, man. I don't know. It's a certificate from Google, and I think it is merged with some other university too. I saw it in the certificate. Maybe for those who want to see if I really pursued it, I'll put my LinkedIn profile in my description and in my about section. You could go and check it out. I have given that certificate out there, but I don't know how much value this certificate has, because after this course I just learned more about SEO and didn't go too much into digital marketings other than SEO, search engine optimization. So I actually didn't try making anything out of this. So I exactly don't know, but I don't think there is much of a value, because this can't get you a job. Most probably this is just a, what to say, uh, fundamentals, man. What is there? Yeah, value for money, I don't know. What to say, there is no money at all. The right factor this for this is its value for the time. Okay, for this question I would suggest you, I don't know how long it took me months though. I was too inconsistent with this, but I would suggest you, if you want to do this, make sure you do it within a month. Don't take it too long, man. Even I think a month is too long. Maybe some weeks. If you are going to do this dedicatedly for every day in hourly basis, maybe within a week or two you could complete this. But I took months. I was in my class grade 9 or 8 something, maybe 10, I'm not sure, but I took really a long time, and that's not worthy. If you're taking so much time, you could be learning something else. I was too inconsistent. Maybe I should have used a lot of time. Okay, that's about value for time section. Now let's talk about who should take this and my personal experience. So who should take this? Someone who have no idea about digital marketing or don't know how to approach digital marketing. This would act as a very long roadmap for you. This will give a pretty clear route about how to approach a career if you are willing to in a digital marketing, and this will also uh, take the pains away. This should you will be recognizing the thing that whether digital marketing is your cup of tea or not. uh, just by the theory itself you will get it. I'm pretty sure about that. So if you're someone who don't know what to do, but interested in digital marketing and want to get into this, try out with this in the first. If you started learning something else deeper, don't go for it. If this is your first stepping stone and you think you have to go with the fundamentals, now you can go for it. In my personal experience, I would think maybe it could have been better if I was consistent and completed it early, but I took a lot of time and it was kind of a little bit boring for me. I don't know. But some parts like expanding your business in other countries and marketing digitally when your business is in another country, those parts were really excellent. I mean, um, covering to such an extent in fundamentals is really good, and some places you will feel like things are lacking. So this is like a up and down, but I still think anyone who is going to give a kickstart in this part of their career in digital marketing, they can go for it, and they should go for it actually. What else is better? But I don't know what this value provides, what this certificate provides as a value, because this has been there like around 2 years in my CV, and there is no much of a difference in my career though. Yeah, I should have tried to build something out of it, trying out other courses and building it practically. Maybe that could have helped. But for now, this doesn't bring a big change in your life, but this would be a good stepping stone to begin your career in this field, maybe. Okay, I'm not convincing from this video. Okay, this is a conclusion thing. I'm not convincing you to take digital marketing or not. This is just the review of that particular course which I took. But learning and not willing to learn is all up to you guys. See you in the next video. Hopefully by the time I'm shooting the next video, my 12th results will be out there. Come on, man, I don't know what's wrong with CBSE. I've been waiting from a very long time for the results and they're not out. So fine, let's hope for it soon, and videos will be coming about it if results came out. Else I'll be talking about, okay, I was in a job hunt uh, over this summer holidays, so I'll talk about my experience about job hunt in India. That was really a harsh experience. I'll talk to you about that in a future video. See you in the next video, guys.